Imagine having the power to rewrite the book of life. For decades, that's exactly what genetic engineering has allowed us to do. It started with a technique called recombinant DNA, essentially a molecular cut and paste job. Scientists use enzymes as tiny scissors to snip a useful gene, like the one for human insulin, and paste it into something simple, like a bacterial plasmid. Once inside a bacterium, this new code turns the cell into a tiny factory, churning out life-saving medicine for millions with diabetes. This same basic idea has transformed our fields. Genetically modified crops are engineered to resist pests, tolerate herbicides, or even boost their nutritional value, like golden rice, which is designed to combat vitamin A deficiency in developing nations. These applications harness biology to solve real-world problems, from medicine to food security. But recently, the technology took a quantum leap forward with CRISPR. Derived from a bacterial immune system, CRISPR isn't just cut and paste, it's a search and replace function for DNA. Its precision is revolutionary, allowing scientists to target and correct specific genetic defects with unprecedented accuracy. Clinical trials are already showing promise, with CRISPR-based therapies aiming to cure inherited disorders like sickle cell disease by fixing the single genetic typo responsible. However, this incredible power forces us to confront profound ethical questions. Where's the line between treating disease and enhancing human traits? The most critical debate involves germline editing, making changes to eggs, sperm, or embryos. These modifications wouldn't just affect one person, they would be passed down through generations, permanently altering the human genetic code. The technology is in our hands. The question is, what should we write next?